Hey, welcome everyone. It's Friday. It's Friday, and I already worked this morning, so I'm going to paint a landscape today. I'm gonna do it in acrylic. I do I do some oil, but lately I've been doing acrylic because my channel. When I was doing oil, my channel wasn't really growing that much. I don't think people like oil paint, or they like it, but a lot of people won't start with oil. So once I started doing acrylic painting, I started getting more subscribers. So I got a world map over there, so I'm gonna start pinning locations. After I'm done with this live, I'm gonna reconfigure the studio here a little bit and set it up a little better. I when I was doing a live the other day, somebody in the chat said, "Why don't you do short lives?" And I'm like, "What is a short live?" I didn't even know, and then I just found out YouTube sent me a message and says you could do lives on the short, but I have to verify my account first, which I'll do that after I'm done with this painting. But I guess it that way you can share your screen, maybe. I don't know how that's going to work. It's always changing. I just i just got used to doing these things, the lives, right? And now I got to learn how to do the short lives. I'll check it out after I do this painting. I got a new subscriber, or a new member yesterday, Peter from Sweden. So that's what that map's gonna be. Is I'm gonna have well, I have two maps. One map for subscribers, one for members, because otherwise I'd be pinning probably that whole map with subscribers. So the map's gonna be more. This one here is gonna be more for members. Let me zoom this in a little. I think I'm gonna sketch something out real quick. Uh, when I paint my landscapes, I do them on the fly. I try and design them as I go. Today I want to have a mountain in there, so I think I'm gonna put the horizon about here. Uh, I want to have some like distant hills back here. This is just burnt umber and black uh, that I'm using just to sketch something in real quick. I think I'm going to have it where it kind of goes off into the distance here. I think I'll do an easy one today. Yeah, I had a good live yesterday. Me and Lisa, we went and played at this one place where it's where people are losing their memory. And we go there and we play music for them. And then I got home late. I was gonna do a live last night, but I was too wiped out from doing that. I think I'm gonna start with this. This is kind of cool. It looks kind of like a triangle on there. Maybe I can have the clouds. I'll have the clouds getting small here too, and then getting larger up in the sky here. So it looks like the clouds are going off into the distance. Then I'll put maybe a tree over here. Put a foreground down here. That's what I think I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get started. I think I'm gonna do the mountains first today. I'm using this is Payne's Gray. I'm using a mixture of Utrecht. Have you ever heard of Utrecht paint? They sell it at a Dick Blick's Utrecht's. And I'm using some Winsor Newton. If you're new to painting, you can use different brands, when you're painting. I started using that Utrecht for a while. I really liked it. It's really good for landscapes. The Utrecht paint. Looking pretty good already. Sometimes I'll start out with the sky, and then sometimes I'll like do the mountain first. I want these to look like they're going off into the distance here, like that. It should once I'm done putting it in there. Ahmed, hello. I think I've seen you in here before. How's it going? It's Friday here in Seattle. Friday. I had someone in here the other day from Australia, and it's probably already Saturday over there. I'm not sure what the time is in Australia. But I find that bizarre that they can be like a day ahead of us, This is pretty good. I'm trying to do is trying to lighten up this section because I know I'm going to have some trees here. I think this is going to be water. Yeah. I'm just going to put water in there. So I'm going to get all this underpaint put in real quick. So I'll make this blue, make that blue, and then I can start putting my trees in that quick. I'll show you what I do when I I want to get a lot of paint put down, so I'm using water. This is acrylic paint, so my brush is a little wet. So I just grab my paint and with the water, I put it in horizontal like this. Come up right to the edge of the land there, and I'll just block it in with blue, and then I'll change up the colors as I go. This is called blocking in. Blocking in. You just use one color and block it in, and now if you want to, you know how the color should get darker as it moves, so you can make that blue a little darker by adding some of the darker blue into it like this, and making this in the front just a little darker. That's a little tip there. See how I'm making it a little darker just here in the front. Just like that. Just a little. I can't believe I got a member yesterday. Peter from Sweden. He's actually the first member of my membership. Thank you, Peter. That's awesome. I'm still working on the perks. You know what the perks are when you become a member? You get certain advantages. I'm going to try and give my members either a signed copy of an original, or the original itself. Like, I'm still figuring that out, so bear with me. I just kind of got all that. You get used to one thing. Like, I just started getting used to doing these lives, and then all of a sudden now you can do lives on, I wonder if that was Ahmed telling me that. Somebody was telling me about you could do the lives on the shorts now. So YouTube sent me a message. Now I got to verify my account, and then I'll be able to do lives on the shorts, right? I think there's some advantages to it. Like, then I'll be able to share my screen with the live or something. I don't know. I think that's what it's going to involve. Like, if I want to show you guys a picture in my phone or my iPad, I can share the screen with on the live. I think that's how it's going to work. I'm not sure. When I was younger, I was really into the computer. I mean, I knew how to do everything. This was before iPhones, though. We all had AOL, America Online. We had Napster. Do you remember Napster? You could get free music by downloading other people's files. Wow, I'm really dating myself. I don't remember the last time somebody said Napster to me. But it's pretty amazing. I've seen how the computers, how they've morphed over the years. Uh, Now everybody has a computer in their pocket, you know, on the phone. Have you seen those new goggles now that those people are wearing, and then they can do everything with their hands? What are those things called? I wonder if I could use those to paint, like paint with the goggles on. I like painting with the brush, you know, like, because I've done art on the computer before with the program, but I don't know. I like doing it with by hand still. But all this is going to become obsolete, I bet. Nobody's going to want like this kind of art anymore. They're just going to want a computer, one created by a computer. I'd rather have one created by a person, you know, me personally. All right, this is looking good. Let me see see who's on today. I got we got a lot of people on. Nargiz, Ahmed, EU is back. I remember EU from yesterday. These are just level, I use 1, 2, 3 levels of acrylic. You can use any kind of acrylic. This is Amsterdam. Have you ever heard of them? You can use Amsterdam. You can use Winsor Newton acrylic. You can use Utrecht. They sell this at Dick Blick's. You can use Artist Loft. They sell that at Michael's. You can use any kind of acrylic paint you want. But the trick is to mix it. You got to mix your colors to make it look good. Okay? That's what the trick is. Right on, Ahmed. You're learning a lot. Yeah, I hope you learned from watching this. I'm not trying to teach you right now, but if you watch, you might pick up on something here. I'm just trying to show you how I do. This is how I do it, and if you like it, yeah, you can pick up some ideas from it. This is all from my mind, so I'm trying to make this in the front so it looks like it's going off to the back there. Once I get this done, then I can start designing it. I'll put some trees in here, a foreground down here, some trees. I pretty much call this like the underpaint here. This part of the painting you don't have to have perfect right now. You just throw the color down, and it doesn't have to be perfect just yet, okay? This is just to get your basic colors down, the underpaint, okay? That's how I do it. Now it's all done. I kind of like those colors. It's mostly just blue and gray there. But I'll put some green trees in there. If you want to add color up here, I do have some. Here's some of the colors I got. I got green, pink, yellow, yellow ochre, burnt umber, sap green, blue. You could put a little bit of red in the sky here if you want. Not red, but maybe a little pink. Just throw a little pink in here like this. Just to change the sky up a little bit. Then wipe your brush off. Wipe your brush off and then kind of blend that into the sky. And it'll kind of give it a little bit of color. You see that? Yeah, that's all you got to do. You can even put some of that pink up here. Just a little. Just to change it up just a little bit. This looking good. It's looking real good. Make sure, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. I need like 2 more subscribers to get to, I think I'm at 1,700, I think. I need 2 more, 2 or 3 more. All right, what I usually do now, I'm gonna finish my mountains now. That way I can finish this up here, then I can put some trees on here. So I want this mountain to be in the front, this one here. So I'm gonna run some snow down right here. Right down the edge. Put a lot of snow up there today. I made a mountain yesterday on the live stream, and it looked like a skull. I don't know if you saw the one from yesterday. It looked like a skull. Yeah. It was pretty cool. Look at that. That looks pretty good. I like to just put the snow up there very loose and then look at it and see what else it needs. Man, that already looks good. It already looks good. When you put your snow on, because down here the mountains start to flatten out down here, so you got to run your snow sideways down here at the bottom. And I just follow the ridge of the mountain. I wanted this one in front, so I'm pulling it down more in front of that one there. Look at that. That looks pretty good. I'll probably put a hill in here, like in green, maybe, like a green hill right there. But I don't know. I wanted to have some trees going all the way back. Yeah, I know. I'll do it like this. Right on the edge of the water, some trees. Just right about in here. See, this is the fun part when you're just painting on the fly. You don't have to look at something to when it's better to do it like this, then you can put whatever you want in there, you know. I'm going to put some blue on this side of the mountain, on the shade side. A little blue and white and gray. A little gray. Maybe like kind of a lighter color. A light blue, yeah. When it, see this white coming across here, the bottom, like you gotta put, it helps to put a little blue underneath there too, like this. It'll make it look like a cliff or a shelf. It adds shadow to it. And then you can put a little blue back there on this one. I'm going to leave those gray because they're further back. Wow, that looks really good. It's really loose. I'm painting it kind of loose, you know. Joanna, where are all you guys from? Or if you are you guys from different countries? Let me know so I can put it in my. I'll put it on my map later. I've got a world map. I'm going to start marking where people are from. So right down here, I like to lighten this up now. You could take a wet brush, just clean your brush off and come down here and blend in just the lower part of the mountain. Just blend it in. There's a little bit, the brush is a little wet. It'll make the lower part of the mountain kind of get a little blurry, but it'll help the mountain look further back in the distance. Just like that. You don't have to do it too much. I think that's good enough for now. I'm gonna start putting in my trees and stuff now. But I pretty much got the design down that I want. Uh, you're gonna see how good, once I get all the trees in there, it's gonna look cool. I like this function right here, watch. It like turns it into nighttime or something. Sketch. Yeah, you see that pink I put in the sky? Doesn't that look cool now? It's got just a little bit of color. You just want to do a little though, like make it look very. You don't want to put a lot of red in the sky. I'll tell you that. I need a need a sip of my coffee. I'm gonna start putting in the trees now. The reason why I didn't do the put blue here on these mountains because they're further back. You won't see color. If you go out in nature, all this would be gray. You don't start seeing color till it gets closer to your eye. But if you want to make them blue, you can. I mean, you don't have to follow all the rules. I like to do my own thing, you know. So I want to make this ground darker now. I'm going to mix a little burnt umber and yellow ochre. Burnt umber and yellow ochre. And then I'm going to put some trees in here. Kind of like that. Look at that. You see all those little dark spots in there now? So if you want, uh, take some like dark burnt umber and you can put it out in here in the land in certain places. Just where you think maybe some shadows are out there. Just like that, not too much. And maybe on the edge of some of these are going out into the water. You can darken them up just a little on top. it'll make it look like shadows out there. See that? And then take a clean brush and just kind of blend them in just a little. Not too much. Just knock them down just a bit. All right, now I'm going to do the trees. I'm going to do some trees now. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna lower this just a little. There we go. It's in focus now. All right, it's time for some trees. What I was thinking about putting some trees, big trees right here. And then as they go back, I was going to make them smaller and smaller. So this is a cool brush. It's a fan brush, a number 2. It's made for oil paint, but it works good. It works good for trees, to make trees with this. Well, I mixed some burnt umber and black. It's like a really dark brown. So it's good. It's a good color to make trees with. And then I'll highlight them. I'll highlight them with some color once I'm done. So I want to have some distant trees out here. Just touch the brush on the canvas and then pull the bottom. That's how I do it because they're so far away. And then I want to come up here and make some bigger trees coming this way. And then some bigger ones here. You see how I'm just designing this on the fly here? Maybe I'm going to make these like smaller bushes here. And then put on the water's edge. And then I'm going to put a big tree right here instead. Like a maple tree right here. Some bushes down here on the water. Wow. That looks so cool. That looks pretty cool. I kind of like it. I try and I like making my trees dark. You know, if you go to art school, they'll tell you to make this lighter back here, you know. Make these ones lighter and then get darker as you come forward. But I like high definition. I like the colors to be dark. But if you want to lighten this up back here, you just got to put a little white on your, or gray, and you can lighten those up if you want. This looks pretty good so far. Let me see how much time I've taken so far. It's only been 40 minutes, so maybe I gotta quit talking and hurry up. 'Cause I want to finish this like in an hour. I don't want it to. So now I'm gonna put some water in there. Let me see if nobody said where they're from. I think some of you said you were on yesterday, I think. Uh, Look at that. When you do art, you can do whatever you want. Once you learn how to do perspective, like this is small back here, then you get bigger as you move forward. These waves are bigger, then they get smaller. You know that. You know that. It's not that hard. I kind of like that. Even though this is probably not how the waves look out there, that's the way I'm going to leave it because I like the way that looks, you know. You just do what you like. I'll show you a trick on the clouds. You want to I put a couple videos. If this one's not, I'm not trying to teach you how to paint on these lives, but I have a video on my channel where I show you how to do the clouds to make them look like they're going off in the distance here. So I'll do it here. You just imagine the clouds will be small here, and then you just follow like a, a, a swoosh going up like this, okay? And you just follow that line and you put your clouds on it, and you get bigger as you go up, okay, with your clouds. then it looks like they're gonna go off into the distance over there. You see that? I kind of did that pretty quick, but there, I'll fix them up here. I mean, that's one way to do it. There's 1,000 ways to do it. 1,000 ways to do clouds. I mean, you just gotta pick the style that you like the best, you know. All right, that looks pretty good. I kind of like that. I just kind of went fast on that, but you could put small ones in here too around the bottom. You could use different colors down here. Watch, I'll get some of that pink, that some of that Alzarian crimson, and we'll make some like reddish, pinkish clouds down here. Just like that. You could use pink or blue or any color you want. You could put, I'm going to put a little bit of blue, uh, under some of these clouds here. That I put a little bit of pink there, and man, that stuff is strong. So I'm trying to put a white top on it. I think it was overpowering the pink, so I toned it down a bit. That's all. that's enough for I think the clouds look good. I'm not going to mess with them anymore. I'm going to put, where am I at on time? Let's see, 51 minutes. All right, I still got some time. I want to put a tree over here. Uh, let's see. Yeah, have a tree coming in off the side here. And then I'll put, I'm going to put some land down here and put a tree over here. So I'm going to put some bushes down here at the bottom. Yeah, let's put a tree in here. I'll probably put a few trees in here. So some of those big tall evergreen trees. Have you ever been to California in a redwood forest? They got some of those trees that are I think they're as big as the Empire State Building. They're huge. All right, that's enough trees. I just wanted to have some foreground down here. That's all. It helps fill the painting in. I'm going to try a bright green up here. Uh, Wow, that looks good. What do you think of that tree? This, I'm going to put a dress on these really quickly. Just put some color on the right side of these trees. Putting a dress on. Look at that. I'm trying to go quicker because I think I'm running out of time. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. I'm going to highlight these bushes with some, I have some yellow ochre. I don't know if you can see that down there. You can't see these. Are they showing up? Yeah. Doesn't that look cool? The highlighting those trees just on the one side like that. Oh, we got some new people on. Rattlesnake, the sand wing, yeah. And lay. Lay. All right, lay. Well, I'm new. I'm new to this live. And now I just found out you could do lives on shorts. So now I got to do that. But I have to verify my account. I'm going to do that after I'm done with this live stream. But it might not kick in till tomorrow, they said, which is okay because I'm off tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to do a live, probably most of the day. I'm going to do a bunch of lives tomorrow. Maybe 3 or 4 of them. Because I'm off. I'm off from work. And I just want to paint a bunch of lives, get more subscribers, and start chatting with people. Morgan 888, right on. I'm getting some people in here today. I'm not well known yet because for the last year I've just been making videos and putting them on my channel. And I just started doing lives. I didn't know that was the new thing, so now I'm getting caught up to the times. But now they say doing lives on the shorts are better. Because I think you can share your computer with people then, right? If you do it on a short, I might be able to show pictures on my phone and stuff like that. It might be a better experience. I don't know. I'll look into it because I want it to be a good live. All right, it's looking good. Let me see where I'm at. Little over an hour, so I'm gonna have to wrap this one up. I'm going to I'm gonna figure out how to do the lives on the shorts. I don't. It just doesn't make sense to me yet, but maybe I'll watch somebody else's uh, somebody else's live and see what they're doing. I do have a new member from Sweden. He signed up to my membership program. So if you sign up, I got 3 tiers. The one, I got the third level. If you become on the member for so long, I'm going to give you one of my live paintings. I'll sign it and send it to you. That's one of the perks. Then I got some other perks in there. They're not all done yet though, because I just kind of started it. So you got to bear with me till I get it all figured out. I'll be doing like membership lives, super chats, all that stuff, but I'm still working out all the kinks. This one came out pretty good. I did that all on the fly. If you just joined in, I don't follow a painting or anything. This is acrylic paint. So I got all those other videos that teach you how to paint. This is more for just watching. But I kind of give you some tips, like you see how that white kind of soaked in, so you could come back now at the end of your painting and just hit it again with some white to make it look a little brighter. It adds a little bit of sparkle to it, okay? Just a little. Keep some of that gray in there. It just makes it look a little better, okay? And also on your mountains, if you lost some color on your mountains, you could come back and hit those again. Just at the very end of the painting. All right, guys, let me see who's on here, and I'm gonna probably end this one. Came out pretty good. I like it. Musin, where are all you guys from? What's what countries are you from? Are you from America? Yeah, did you see how I did the clouds? I kind of just threw them up there, but they're in an order. They're they're on an arch going up like this. So you make it big, smaller, 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 so it looks like it's going off into the distance. But I just kind of threw them up there to show you how that perspective works, you know. All right, I'm going to clean up the studio here and have lunch, and because my next live, I'm going to shoot from a different part of the room. I'm going to clean it up a little bit and get my map going. See the map over there, the world? So I'm going to pin people where they're from, what part of the world they're from. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I think I needed 2 more to hit 1,700. That would help out, and like it. Make sure you like the video. Depth. Yeah, that's right, Morgan. Yeah, depth. You got to have depth in your painting, yep, on a landscape to make it look good. You always pick like a part that's furthest away, so that would be back in here somewhere. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You guys have been awesome, man. I didn't have it's still not done. There's still a lot more you could do in this painting, but it looks pretty good so far. It's a good start. We'll see you guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you in probably a couple hours.